This is Christina Alonso from the Interactive Table project. The product owner of this project is Hadia Hafar, and the instructor is Masood Sajadi. Today I'll be discussing the user account epic, which is comprised of quite a few user stories, so I'll be explaining all of them. The first being that the user can actually create an account. Now, all the user account functionality is being serviced by Firebase, so all of these functions are going to be interacting with the Firebase database, the Firebase storage, and the server and authentication. So for the user creating an account, this is the use case diagram. Basically, the user just has to select the account button, select create, enter in an email and password, and it will be created for them. As you can see, we're interacting with Firebase, and the class is called Firebase API. And this is just a visual guide of what it might look like. Additionally, another user story was that the user can actually log in to their account and sign out. So if they had created an account already, they can go ahead and log in and sign out. Again, it's all about selecting the account button and choosing whether they want to sign in or sign out if they already are signed in. And we go ahead and have the interaction with Firebase again. The Firebase API has two methods, sign in and sign out. And this is the dialog box that appears when you log in. Additionally, users can actually send their notes to another user. So if someone else already has a user and account with an associated email, they can go ahead and type in that email, and whatever's in their canvas will send straight to them. So as you can see, this is also done with Firebase. We go ahead and send that data to Firebase and let the other account know that they got a message. So this is what it looks like. This prompt appears. You just have to type in the email of the other user, click OK, and whatever's in the canvas, in this scenario it says hi Rob, that'll go ahead and get sent to Rob. Another user story is actually receiving those notes that were sent to you. So again, there's a button for viewing the list. So when a list appears with your inbox files, and you can go ahead and actually select a file and download it onto your canvas so that you can see what someone sent you and make any necessary updates if needed. So the two methods used in the Firebase API file are load inbox file list and download file. So this is what it would kind of look like. You click inbox, there you see a list. In this case there's only one message, but you could have more, and you can scroll through that dialog there and you could see the note that was sent to you. Additionally, users can actually save notes onto their account and load them at any time. Loading will work very much the same as loading the files from your inbox. So again, we speak with Firebase for this, and you go ahead and just select the button to save and type in a file name. It saves, and then you can go ahead and load your saved file list and select any file that you want to see on the canvas. The methods user load saved file list, download file, and save. And this is just a quick visual guide. So as just a quick demo, if you are in Personal Notepad, you can create an account, you can sign in. I already am signed in, so I'll just quickly show you. These are my saved files, so I can access any of them. This saved file was just a dot. Oh, nope, it was saved me. Sometimes it takes a second or two to load. And also you have inbox, and you can click any of these and see them the same way. You could double click out of this dialog box and it'll disappear. In terms of code, I have this Firebase API file that takes care of all of my code. So for creating an account, I go ahead and authenticate with Firebase, and Firebase will let me know if this user exists or not, if the email's valid, if the password's valid, if everything's okay to create an account. And if it's not, an error will appear letting the user know that they need to change something. Signing in, same thing. We go ahead and talk to Firebase and authenticate. For saving, the user has a document. Once you create an account, a document with your ID is developed, and within that document there's two lists, the inbox list and the saved file list. So all this function really does is it saves your Canvas image into the Firebase storage and puts a link to the actual download link in a map in your Firebase document. So when you create a user, like when you create an account, a document gets formed, a save notes map is created, and in that map there's going to be a list of all the files you've saved. So the key of the map is going to be the file name, and the actual value of those keys are going to be the download link. So this save function is just going ahead and populating the storage, and then going ahead and going to your document, getting the map of your saved notes, and storing that storage link to that specified image with the file name. Send works the same way, only instead of you saving it onto the saved notes map, it'll go ahead and save it into the inbox map. So that's what all this code is kind of doing there. Downloading the file actually takes the download URL and the file name and actually places it on your canvas so that you can see it. Load saved file list goes ahead and goes to Firebase, finds your document, finds the map of your saved file list, and goes ahead and lists all those files and adds a link to those files with the download URL. So when you actually click on the link, the download file function gets called, which I just mentioned up here, and that goes ahead and downloads it onto the canvas. For load inbox file list is the same exact thing, only it goes into Firebase, goes to your document, and just lists the files in the inbox map rather than the saved file list. My name again is Christina Alonso. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me at calon043@fiu.edu.